Alright, welcome back to the third kind of example in interpreting parabolas. So, we look at this diagram here and let's try and focus on this diagram. You are given one x-intercept, you are not given the other one. So you can't use this. So we'll have to take this out. We can't use this. Because to use that, you must have two x-intercepts. We've got the turning point here. We know the axis of symmetry, but we don't know what is the value here. So in other words, we don't have the turning point. We don't have it. We don't have the values. We know this is 0, but we don't know what is that. So we can't use the turning point. That means I can't use this. So I'm only left with this one last choice here. So I'm going to use this to solve that problem. So let's go. So we are saying that y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. Now, if we go back to this is x, this is y. If you take here 3, 0, this is x, that is y. If you take this one, x is minus 1, y is 8. So we got xy, and we've got xy. So what we're going to do, we're going to take each ordered pair. We're going to take each ordered pair, put it here, and build equations. We're going to take each ordered pair. Take that, put it here, build an equation. Take that, put it here, build another equation. Take that, put it here, build another equation. There's a simple theorem in algebra that says if there are 3 unknowns, then there must be 3 equations to solve it. If there are 2 unknowns, there must be 2 equations to solve it. So we have 3 unknowns here. Therefore, we need 3 equations. So let's see. If we use minus 1 and 8, then that's your x and that's your y. So 8 is equal to a into minus 1 squared plus b into minus 1 plus c. So 8 is equal to minus 1 squared is 1. 1 times a is a. Minus 1 times b is minus b plus c. So we have the first equation. Now we use the next ordered pair. Say we use 2 and 5. Y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. This is x, that is y. Y is 5. X is 2 squared. X is 2. X is 2 plus c, because we're using this ordered pair now. So that's 5 is equal to 2 squared is 4. 4 times a is 4a plus 2b plus c. Now we got our second equation. Now we're going to build our third equation. We start again with y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c, and we're using 3, 0. That's your x, that's your y. Now the y is 0. 0 is equal to a into 3 squared plus b into 3 plus c. That will give you 0 is equal to 9a. 3 squared is 9. 9 times a is 9a plus 3b plus c. That gives you your third equation. Now you have 3 equations. Equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. And you're going to use these 3 equations to solve for a, b, and c. Now if you look here, you'll see that it is very easy to solve for c here. It is very easy to solve for c, because I can write this as 9a plus 3b plus c is equal to 0, and then say that c is equal to, take the 9a that side, minus 9a. Take the 3b that side, minus 3b plus 0. Well, that gives you finally minus 9a minus 3b. So we have a value for c. Now we can take this, put them in these two. Now we can take this and put them in these two and then solve for a and b. Well, that's what we're going to do now. Alright? So we're going to move on to that side. So I'm going to erase the diagram now. So you have the first equation, which is 8. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to write it like this. It's better for me to write a minus b plus c is equal to 8. I will write it like that. But I know what c is. C, a is there, b is there, but c is minus 9a minus 3b is equal to 8. And if you simplify this, you'll get minus 8a minus 4b is equal to 8. Now you got an equation in only two unknowns. Right, now we go back to number 2. I will write it like this. 4a plus 2b plus c is equal to 5. But I am substituting for c. So 4a plus 2b minus 9a minus 3b is equal to 5. Simplify. Minus 5a, 4a and minus 9a will give you minus 5a. 2b and minus 3b will give you minus b is equal to 5. Now you have two equations in two unknowns. You can solve them simultaneously or any other method, and you can get the answer. Once again, we look here. We look in this one. We can see that we can solve for b here easily. B is equal to 5 minus 5a. But this is minus b. So plus b will be minus 1 times minus will give you plus. Minus 1 times that will give you minus 5. Minus 1 times that will give you 5a. So b is equal to minus 5a plus 5a. Now, if b is minus 5a plus 5a, then you can go back here and substitute for b. So, minus 8a, I'm just going to make a little mark here. Minus 8a minus 4b is equal to 8. I'm substituting there. But b is minus 8a minus 4 into minus 5 plus 5a is equal to 8. That will give you minus 8a plus 20 minus 20a is equal to 8. That will give you minus 28a. Minus 28a is equal to minus 8 minus 20 will give you minus 28a. This 20 will come this side. So you'll have minus 20 plus 8. Now let's just check that we haven't made a mistake anyway. Minus 8a minus 4b is equal to 8. Minus 8a minus 4 into minus 5 plus 5a is correct. Minus 4 times minus 5 will give you plus 20. Minus 4 times 5 will give you minus 20. A, that will give you minus 28a, and that will give you minus 20 plus 8. Alright, I think there's a small mistake somewhere. So let me just check this quickly. 1 minute.